In this video, we're going to be checking out a whole bunch of cases and accessories made by CASETIFY for the brand new Galaxy S25 Ultra. Here we've got a couple of their impact cases as well as their impact ring stand case. We've got a 15-watt MagSafe charger, we've got their tempered glass screen protector, some rear camera protectors, and their Snappy ring holder. And you're definitely going to want to stick around to the end of the video because I will also be doing a drop and a scratch test to see how durable this screen protector is. And we're also going to see how everything else fits and feels on the phone and how well it works. And by the end of this video, you'll know which one of these accessories are right for you. And if you do end up wanting to pick any of this up, I will be putting product links in the video description. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is to install the rear camera protectors. So the first thing we need to do is to thoroughly wipe off our camera lens protectors with the included wipe. Make sure there are no smudges and everything is clean. Then take your camera protectors, line them up with the way that the lenses are going on your phone. We're going to peel off the back protector. Then place this whole thing over the lenses of your phone and then just press them into place. Then you can lift up on the guide. And you're all set. So there are your protectors. It does look like they do have some tempered glass protecting your lenses, but we will be doing a scratch test to see how durable these protectors really are later on in the video. Everything looks nice and clean, very clear. Let's test out our camera. And here is the rear camera. Looks nice and clear. Test out the macro. Macro still working perfectly fine. Let's take a look at one of our cases. You can see how the colors are exact. They're also nice and clear. And I also do not see any issues. So these lenses should be perfectly fine with taking videos and pictures. So that was super easy to install. Now let's check out some of the Impact Series cases. So we've got 3 different cases here. These are the regular Impact Series cases that I just picked up off CASETIFY's website. They do have a ton of different cases. There are like thousands of cases on the website. So if you don't particularly like these cases, you have a ton of different ones to choose from, or you can also have one customized like I did here. I had picked out a regular clear case. I wanted their Impact kickstand case, and I had them put Believe on the back of the case, which is pretty cool. You can put a picture, you can have text, pretty much anything you want. So if you're not interested in the designs that I have here, don't worry. Go to their website, check out all the cases they have to offer because you're going to find something that you absolutely love. But again, here we have the regular Impact cases. They do have MagSafe built in, and they also have an 8.2 foot drop protection. And the Impact stand case has this metal kickstand, which is really nice, and it has a drop protection of 6.6 feet. So I thought these 2 cases looked pretty cool. Take a look at these first. Again, these are just the Impact cases. They don't have the built-in kickstand, but it does have a really cool texture on the backing. We do have a slight ring around our camera lenses as well. It does have MagSafe built in, and it's surrounded by a firm rubbery type of material. So I'll put our phone inside the case here. Fits the phone perfectly, feels good in the hand. It does have like a smooth rubbery type feel to it. As far as the buttons on the side, nice and clicky, very easily pressable, which I absolutely love. If we take a look at the side, you can see that it does have a slight raised edge all the way around the phone screen. We've got our little lanyard hole on the side here. Cutouts on the bottom. You can very easily access your S Pen. No problems there. On the other side, we've got our volume and our power buttons. And on the back, again, it's got this kind of like a matte texture, so it doesn't show any fingerprints, which I absolutely love. And with the camera protectors on your phone, the lenses are pretty much flush with the back of the case. Very cool. So now since this does have MagSafe built in, let's test out some of the CASETIFY MagSafe chargers. Here we've got one. I picked it as charge here, and this can do a max of 15 watts. So it's like a little MagSafe puck. It is made of metal, feels really nice. It's got a braided cable for charging. It uses USB Type-C. So we'll plug this in and we'll connect it to our phone here. Clips right onto the back. Charges your phone immediately. You can see it is fast wireless charging. And as far as the hold, it's got a pretty good hold on the phone, so you don't have to worry about it falling off the phone. It's not really meant to be hung like I was, but it has definitely enough hold on it to hold your phone. I wouldn't wave it around, and then if it's on your nightstand or something, you can kind of just wave your phone over it and it'll suction right to it and charge your phone. Pretty good, especially if you have it on your nightstand or your desk, something like that. So I thought that that was a pretty cool looking case. So we'll try out our other one. This case is exactly like the one we just tested. It just has a different graphic on the back. I thought this one looked pretty cool too. It's by Sam Taylor. And again, the same thing. It's got MagSafe built in. So you just kind of wave your phone over the charger. It clips right to the phone and it starts to charge. That is pretty cool. I charge here. They also have other ones too that have different sayings and things on the charger. You don't necessarily have to get the one that I have here, but it seems to work really well. Then we also have their Snappy ring holder, which this is pretty cool. Wait till you see this. So this has kind of like a fidget spinner on it. That is insane. It spins what seems like forever. It's like it just keeps going. It's crazy. So it also does have a ring holder on here. So you can use it to kind of get a better hold on the back of your phone. You can see it freely spins on the little MagSafe connector. So we'll clip this right onto the back here. Clips right onto the phone, holds in place, and you can see that the phone does spin freely. And it spins pretty good too. It's nice and smooth. Look, the phone just seems like it's just going to spin forever. That's crazy how smooth that is. And again, like I said, you can use this to kind of put your hand through so you get a better hold on your phone. So you don't have to worry about dropping it. And you can also kind of spin it around a little bit. Your hand kind of stops it, but it does spin freely. And then that just kind of folds right back into the back just like that. And it doesn't add a lot of extra bulk to the phone, just a little bit. And then as far as the hold on the back, it's got a pretty good hold. Strong enough to where, again, like I said, it's going to hold your phone in your hand so you don't have to worry about dropping it. So that is pretty cool. I just think that's incredible how the phone just spins and spins. You could really use this like a fidget spinner. That's crazy. So now let's check out their Impact ring stand case. This is the one that I had custom made from CASETIFY. There is a little plastic cover on the inside we need to remove first. We'll put our phone inside the case. This case feels like it's got a lot of grip. So it's got a nice hard backing surrounded by a firmer rubbery type material, and it is grippy in the hand. It does not have a smooth rubber feel. It's grippy, which is nice. You don't have to worry about dropping your phone. Feels really good in the hand. As far as the buttons, again, buttons on the side, nice and clicky, very easily pressable. If we look at the case from the side, you can see how much of a raised edge we get from the front of the phone. It does add a little bit of extra bulk to the phone, but you are getting some protection as well as the metal kickstand on the back. We have our little lanyard hole on the side here. We've got our cutouts on the bottom. You can very easily access that S Pen. On the other side, we've got our volume and power buttons. On the back, shows off the color of your phone. As far as fingerprints, does seem to do a pretty good job at rejecting fingerprints. I don't really see Anything on the back, there's maybe a little bit of smudges, but that's about it. So definitely a plus for that. There's also a really big raised ring around your camera lenses for some extra protection there as well. And we also get this metal kickstand that slides out like that, and it stays in pretty much any position you're going to put it. It folds back 180 degrees. And it is, again, it's made of all metal and seems pretty solid. So if you want to use your phone in a portrait mode, you can kind of lay it down like that so it's angled towards your face, or you can also put it in a landscape mode, and you also have a little bit of adjustment as well as to how high or low you want to put your phone, which is awesome. And then it just kind of clips right back into place and is held in place with a magnet. So it's not going to just flop around on your phone. It's on there pretty good. I thought the Believe stuck out pretty good with the black case. What do you guys think? I think that looks pretty cool. It's kind of like it's glowing a little bit. But I really do like the inclusion of the metal ring to protect your camera lenses that also acts as a kickstand. The fingerprints on the back seems to be pretty good. The phone, again, the case feels really good in the hands, nice and grippy. And again, this has a 6.6 foot drop protection. And since this doesn't have MagSafe built in, you will need to use it with just a regular wireless charger, which I have here. So now that we've checked out the cases and installed the rear cameras, let's install our tempered glass screen protector. So here we have the CASETIFY tempered glass. It is a 9H hardness glass. It's got scratch resistance. It's very clear, and it's also supposed to be really easy to install. So we get one screen protector with an installation guide, a dust sticker, and an installation packet. So the first thing we need to do is to thoroughly clean off our screen with the alcohol wipe, then dry it off. Then take your dust sticker, remove one side. We'll place this down over the top of our phone, and then just peel back the other side and push it over the top of the phone. Also make sure that your phone's camera is towards the left side of your body, and then we're going to take our installation tray with our screen protector, and we're going to lift up on the screen protector, and we're going to peel off the dust sticker. Then take your whole phone, place it inside the guide here. Then let the whole screen protector lay down over the top of your screen, just like this, making sure that these little cutouts are on the posts on the side. Then just hold down on the side of the screen protector very gently along with the guide, and we're going to pull out the tab from the right side here. And then just run your finger down the middle of the screen protector, and it should start to adhere to the screen. Once it's done adhering to your screen, we can kind of lift up on this guide here. And then we can take our phone out of the guide, and we'll take a look at the phone. So it does look like we have a little bubble in the corner here, and maybe just a little bit at the top, but they do give you a squeegee, so we'll try to get that out. So I was able to get the bubble out in the corner just by simply lifting up on the screen very carefully and using the squeegee, as well as on the top. Installation looks pretty good. This is also a full coverage screen protector, so it does cover your camera. We'll test that out. The edges are also rounded off, and as far as touch, super smooth, just like the glass that's on the phone. The only thing I will warn you about this screen protector is it does have the CASETIFY logo embedded on the screen protector in the bottom right hand corner, as well as the top left hand corner. So let's test out our facial recognition. Facial recognition working perfectly fine. You can see that the screen is crystal clear. Touch is working fine. Let's test out our front camera. Front camera looks nice and clear. Don't see any issues there. So now let's test out our fingerprints. Fingerprints seem to be working, but we're going to re-register them just in case. because it did seem to be just a tad bit slow. All right, so fingerprints went in pretty easily. Now let's test them out. They seem to be working pretty good now, so no issues there. Now let's take a look at the screen as if we were looking at it through polarized sunglasses. So you can see there is a slight rainbow effect. If you're looking dead on, this is pretty much what it's going to look like. Not too bad, but if you start twisting and turning the phone, that's when you get more of that rainbow. But if you're looking at it like normal, then the rainbow shouldn't be bad at all, just maybe a little yellowish area at the bottom there. Then let's take a look at the edges to see if there's any screen bleed. And there is just very minimal, not bad at all. On the other side, just a little bit as well, not too bad. And let's test out our S Pen. S Pen has a little resistance, not bad, it just seems normal. S Pen also seems to be working just fine with the screen. I'll also try to make a straight line to see what it looks like there. Curved down at the edge because this little guide was moving, but for the most part that looks pretty straight. So there shouldn't be any issues with the S Pen, and you should have a pretty good experience there. Another thing to note is the screen protector does not have any anti-reflective properties, so you do lose that when using the screen protector. And then we'll put it in our case. So it seems to fit the cases perfectly. I don't see any lifting, no bubbles. There is a slight gap at the bottom of the screen as well as the top. And on the edges, it pretty much comes right up to the edge of the case. So if you're going to be using an impact case from CASETIFY, the screen protector will fit this perfectly, but it should fit other cases as well. And then if we take a look at the case from the side, you can see with the tempered glass screen protector, we do still get a slight edge all the way around the phone screen. So everything's looking good so far for the screen protector. Now let's move on to the scratch and the drop test. So we're going to be starting off our test by dropping a 2.4 ounce steel metal ball at a starting height of 2 feet. If the screen protector doesn't crack, we'll move it up foot by foot until it eventually does. So here we go at 2 feet. There is a little mark, but there's no cracking. Moving on to 3 feet. See, there is a mark, still no cracking. 4 feet. Yeah, bigger mark, no cracking. 5 feet. 5 feet. All right, so this screen protector lasted up until a 5-foot drop. Now let's move on to the scratch test. So regular tempered glass starts to scratch around a Mohs hardness number 6. So we're going to start off our test with the number 5. Then we'll move on to a number 6. And then finally a number 7. So if we take a closer look, you can see there are no scratches at the number 5. There maybe are ever so slight at a number 6 and a little bit deeper at a number 7. So scratch resistance might be a little bit better than regular tempered glass, but there are still some scratches at the number 6. So installation for the screen protector was really easy. It also does seem to be case friendly. It works pretty well with the in-display fingerprint sensor and the S Pen. It lasted up until a 5-foot drop, and scratch resistance seems to be slightly better than regular tempered glass. So now that we've tested out the tempered glass screen protector, let's scratch test the rear camera lenses. So again, we're going to be starting off the test with a number 5. Then we'll move on to a number 6. And then finally a number 7. And if we take a closer look, you can see that there are no scratches at the number 5. Just wipe this off so you guys can see that I'm not lying. So there are no scratches at the number 5. There are slight at a number 6 and just a little bit deeper at a number 7. So scratch resistance is pretty standard for tempered glass. So out of these 3 cases, my favorite is definitely the Impact Ring Stand case. I really do love the fact that it has a metal camera ring for some extra protection, and you also have the ring stand that doubles as a kickstand as well. This little ring holder seems like it also spins forever, as you saw in the video. I've never seen that happen in any other accessory, any other ring accessory that I've tested so far. I do really like this little 15-watt charger. It's very compact. You can very easily throw it into your purse or your book bag or maybe even your pocket. And you can also protect your screen with the screen protector and the rear camera lenses. But I'm really curious to know if you guys liked any of the cases that I picked out myself. Let me know in the comments below. And again, if you guys want to pick any of these up, I will be putting product links in the video description. And if you guys enjoyed the video, it would really help out the channel if you gave me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.